People, people, people. People, people, people. People, people, people. Joel Benjamin 528, aka MC Spookism. All right, we're gonna give this show one more try. Because it seemed like the forces that be yesterday was trying to shut it down. We're gonna take care of that though. Hope y'all can hear me good. Let me check out the chat room. My man Dre Solomon, I ain't forget you, bro. I got you. Weapon of War, what's up? Shalom. Peace to the room and everybody that's in the room. Leak, what's up? Shout out to you. CTM GM Yitzy, shout out to you. And let me see anybody else coming in. I see the chat room filling up. All right, and I will put out the link because I had a few people request this show of me. Like I said, one lady, she contacted me. So Eladio Rodriguez, what's up? Shout out to you. So let's get on with it so I can give you this information. Benny Judah, shalom, shout out to you. Just Queen, shalom, shout out to you. All right, y'all see the name of the title? Spiritual Attack. 10 signs you are under spiritual attack. Joel Benjamin 528. Yeah. Okay. Let's get into it. All right. Let me start off by saying, if any of y'all who ever been under spiritual attack, any insight or stuff you need, if you ain't get enough from this show, I would try to do my show to give you the proper information needed. All right. Shanks Harmit, what's up? Shout out to you. Johnny, shout out to you. I'm gonna give y'all the information that y'all need. And remember, Joel Benjamin on Facebook and Joel Benjamin 528 on Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Pinster. Okay. Now let's get on with this show. People, I won't be able to monitor this chat as I want. So if you had a question and you find that I miss it, bear with me. Hawatia Hunt. Probably pronounce your name wrong, but you know who you are. Shout out to you. All right. Again, I see the room filling up, so let's get on with it. Spiritual attack, 10 signs you are under spiritual attack. Joel Benjamin 528. Number 1. Hope y'all got your pens and papers ready too. I had to make sure I wrote this down. Make sure, because normally I have the list in my head, but as you going through the numbers, I could just check off what it is that I already said. Number 1, prone to accidents. Number 1, being prone to accidents. All of a sudden, you might be walking and the car just jumped the street about to hit you, or you constantly bumping your damn foot, bumping your head. You live in a nice area, all of a sudden you almost got shot like 3 or 4 times, or you do get shot. You're on the job, you're sitting down, somebody walking with a hot soup, and all of a sudden it spills on you. All right. Prone to accidents. You're in the tub, you slip and you fall with the nice rubber piece in the tub to help protect you. It happens. All right. So I'm making sure I give you the information. And if you hear me laugh, I'm only laughing because when I give people these info, they be like, "Yo, I can't believe it. I knew something was going on." And then once they take care of themselves and they get better, they see a lot of that accidents that's only been happening cease. All right. So that's number one. Number two is diminishing resources, meaning your cash flow is low. Yeah, the enemy definitely attacks your finances. Somebody that's putting you on the spiritual attack. Matter of fact, that's one of the best main things to attack is the finances. Because if you ain't got no money to pay your rent, what's going to happen to you? If you don't have no job, all right, you get fired or whatever the case, laid off, what's going to happen to you? Think about it, people. So the funds diminishing, they attack the money. Your you having the lack to produce finances to help you and your family. That's a serious thing. That's a serious, very, very serious thing, just so y'all know. And some of y'all probably done been through that already. That's the crazy part. But real quick, y'all know, gotta get the commercials in. It's gonna be real quick. Remember, ISUPK presents the miseducation of the black woman. All right, by Captain Tazariak. That's gonna be at Nicholas Brooklyn 1396 Fulton Street. You could get Eventbrite tickets for this event, and you could come in person and see the event. The event will not be at 3 on a Sunday. It actually would be at 6 p.m. That's a mistake that was made there. But just so y'all know, we will be having it March 13th. Move on. Now, Sunday, April 2nd. All right. The legacy continues. The wife of Dr. Sabi for over 30 years. She got 3 children by him. All right. She is the one who started the fig tree with him. That'll be Sunday, April 2nd, 2017. That will also be at 1396 Fulton Street. This one starts at 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. That's a Sunday, April 2nd. Nicholas Brooklyn, 1396 Fulton Street. You go to Eventbrite and you can get the tickets for the live stream. You could come in person and get the hard tickets. Okay? And of course, we have it here. Dr. Layla Africa and Dr. Stevenson. Okay, his beautiful wife. Maintaining your health during trying times. That's Sunday, April 30th. The Eventbrite link will be up for that, so you could purchase the live stream for that as well. All those other people in different countries. All right, this man do not play when it comes to dealing with healing. All right, joelbenjamin528 and Global Media. Shout out to Global Media. Okay, it will be live streamed. All right, and you could come in person and get the hard tickets. This event will be up on Eventbrite very soon. Okay, back to the show. Hope y'all still tuning in there with me. And please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Share in your social media groups, all that good stuff. Okay, number 3. So I gave you, let's do the rundown in case y'all forgot, or the new people that's tuning in, because I see the chat room filling up. Prone to accidents, that's number 1. Diminishing of resources, that's number 2. Number 3, lack of spiritual zeal. Now, that's where you basically don't want to hear nothing about God no more. Okay? You don't want to hear nothing about the Creator. You don't want to get involved with anything that's dealing with that. You more so become atheist in nature. That's a great trick of the enemy to get you. Very, very powerful trick. You out there that's been through that, you know what I'm talking about. A lot of them tend to come run and turn to two things. Three things, excuse me. Either they come to the conscious community and look for a different spiritual system, type of guidance on what life is or about, which is a lot of atheists that's starting to come and infiltrate the movement as well. Or they just plain become straight up atheists. All right. And number three, which is crazy to me, they just straight up become Satanists. All right. That's what your enemy like. When you don't have that how you say, I guess the faith in God anymore, you're not, you just don't want to hear about it. Oh, God don't exist. This one don't exist. A lot of people will say, oh, because I'm successful, this and that. See, I don't believe in God. That's why I stopped believing in God. And now I'm successful. Look at all what I got. Well, some of them don't get fooled. Some of them put on a sham. A lot of times it is a mirage, people. It is a mirage. Don't get caught up in that. A lot of them people, you might say, oh, they got a lot of views. They popping. They buying views. I don't even want to get that deep into it, but it's so much of them out there that's trying to lead the people down the wrong path and be atheists in nature while they swindling you, taking your money and putting you in a spiritual bond. If they get you to agree to stuff like that, then they could lock you down spiritually. And of course, if you go to the last one that said Satan worshiping, then you know you're done. That's what you know, there is a higher power, a higher God, but you find everything going on in your life and nothing happening to you. Think of it this way: how you could have that deal with God, pray, whatever spiritual system they have, and they're very wealthy. Most of these people that's very wealthy, not just rich, wealthy, they have some spiritual grounding foundation. Okay, so that was number 4. Okay, excuse me, that was number 3, which was spiritual zeal. That was number 3. So I gave you, let me look at this paper here: prone to accidents, diminishing resources, lack of spiritual zeal. I hope y'all writing this down, taking notes. The next thing, one of my favorites that I like to talk about: being physically fatigued. Oh yeah, it's real, people. That's why it's just so crazy, because when people come to me and I'm like, yo, you need to work out, a lot of your stuff will stop if you just work out. And they're like, yo, what the hell are you talking about, bro? Like, yo, start going running, do your push-ups, do your sit-up, exercise, rebound. What people don't understand, when, especially if you're one of those high energy type of people that radiates that energy, when you walk in a room and you give that presence, you'll be dangerous once you start doing your workout, because you raise the vibration of your body and have no choice to once you work out. All right, because you're putting yourself on a whole different type of frequency. Remember that exercise is always a key thing, because once you're physically fatigued, it affects your work, It affects your interaction with your wife, husband, children. You know, that's no good. That's no good. And of course, it'll take a toll on your health when you're physically fatigued all the time. You start making mistakes that you never would make before. All right. You'll be having the glasses, and I felt guilty to that one. At times where my glasses will be on just like this, and I'm searching all over for my glasses. Yeah, that's because I was physically fatigued. Okay, I've been through it before, so I know what I'm talking about. All right, it got the times where you want to go do certain things, and you're like, yo, you just got to move from here to there. You're like, yo, oh my gosh, it's like I'm tired. I don't feel, you know, once I make the move there, it's like I feel that way down type of spirit. You're physically fatigued. You don't want to make the baby food. You don't want to cook for the children. You don't want to cook for your spouse. You're physically fatigued. Okay? So exercise is key on that one. It ain't got to be long. You don't have to really be long. It'd be good if you could exercise for long, but at least 5-10 minutes out the day just to get the body moving. Because when you do that movement, what you do is you help open up certain channels in the body, especially when you stretch. Now, you have some people will say yoga is evil, Pilates evil. All right, don't get caught up in that. No, a lot of times when they say that's evil is because would it open up the channels, but you're not doing it to open up no channels to let no entities in. You're doing it to get yourself in proper shape so you won't be under certain attacks. Okay, so physical fatigue. That was what, number 4, I believe. Yeah, number 4. Let me look. Yep, number 4. Now, number 5, lack of prayer. If anybody knows me, one of the major things I talk about is prayer. All right. I don't care if you're Muslim or whatever, you have to pray. Prayer is extremely important. So once you start noticing you're a person, you pray every morning, you constantly say your prayers every morning, every evening, or whatever the case may be, and then you start getting a lack of that. All right. Or, you know, you're praying and all of a sudden you're like, why am I doing this? You start questioning yourself. That's a trick of the enemy too. Yo, these people is wicked. They're demons, in case you don't know. Having shows like this, they'll want to come on and joke on us. I didn't even get a chance to monitor the chat room yet. But they'll joke, they'll call you names, they'll say all type of things. But the fact still remains these things happen. I don't even think I gotta get into certain crystals and incense and stuff you need to help enhance your prayer, whatever. But I might put out the link and have people come on and ask me questions while I look in the chat. So lack of prayer is very important. You stick with your prayers, you light your candles, you say your prayers. What else? Yeah, pretty much it. You smoke out your place. Say your prayers. Okay? Um Number 6. I call it HOH. Huh? Is when you're feeling hopeless, overwhelmed, and helpless. Okay? When you read the Bible, it tells you, I forgot which verse, but it tells you, a man without, basically, I'm paraphrasing, but a man without hope doesn't have faith. It's like you're doomed. Okay? It's like you can't not go anywhere without hope. All right? The enemy look to try to embed that in you, to try to take that away from you, to try to pull all that away from you. In turn, you start feeling helpless. And I'm trying to phrase this right because I don't want people to feel that I'm downing them as I'm explaining these 10 ways for you to realize you're under spiritual attack. Because a lot of people that fits into this category 6, they tend to be suicidal. Okay? So we got hopeless, all right? We just covered helpless, but let's go in order. So we got hopeless, and let's do with the overwhelm. Overwhelm is like, oh my gosh, it's too much. The walls is closing in on me. What do I do? I gotta struggle. It's a hassle for me every time. How could I go? That strain, that stress, a lot of people can't take. HOH. All right, helpless, overwhelmed, and hopeless. Okay, it's different techniques you could do for that. Certain essential oils you could smell to help ease the mind, cleanse the area. um Incense, of course. Definitely prayer. You know I'm going to say that one. All right, so those are different things the enemy do. All right, now people, before I go on, because I know I'm going to see it in the chat, people might say, well, how could an enemy affect you so much? What are some of the things they could do? Number one, take your hair, your sweat, your blood. Okay, fellas, your sperm. Ladies, your panties, which you discharge, whatever fluids. All right, and I'll get into the steps of some of the things that they do with that later, if need be. Let me move on. And some people mad that I'm giving this stuff out right now. I already know, because people say when I'm doing the live stream, yo, don't give them too much. No, when you do your live streams, you don't give the people too much. I'm making sure I do what's right. The people need this information. I'm going to give them the information. Don't tell me how much information to give them. So I done heard like, yo, split it up and make it a 2-part series. Give them 5 today and then give them 5 2 weeks later. Keep them coming back. I'm not going to do that to the people, especially not the people that support me. Number 7, removing yourself, all right, from good relationships. All of a sudden you're with this person and this person ain't doing nothing wrong to you. They saying, yo, come on, babes, let's go, let's pray. Let's pray together. Let's do certain things together. And you just can't stand that person. Instead, you run into people who ain't no good. They don't mean you well at all. Okay? Be mindful of that. That's the next trick of the enemy, to make you argue with your husband, your wife, your children, where there's really no argument to be met, especially if they're looking out for you and taking care of you. You start looking to pull away from them. You want to be more by yourself all the freaking time. You don't want to talk to nobody on the phone. None of that. At work, you're very antisocial. Sometimes being antisocial isn't all that bad. But when it's with people that you supposedly love or love you, that's not good to do. Or people that helped you already in your progression, that's not good to do. All right. Um, so we're on number 7. Let's go down the list. We got being prone to accidents, diminishing resources, lack of spiritual zeal, physical fatigue, lack of prayer, feeling helpless, hopeless, helpless, um, overwhelmed, and hopeless, right? Acronym HOH. And we just covered removing yourself from good relationships. I know a lot of women that go through this one right here, and then they not with the man no more, and then the lady end up with the dude, because they do what they have to do to pull you away from your man, and it's like a lot. I'm telling you, if anybody was to go to like people that do like real deal spiritual work, I lie to you not. 90% of the people that go there are women, and I would say out of 100 of those women that are there, right? At least, I'm not exaggerating when I say this, at least anywhere from 85 to 90% of those women are going to find out about their man, how to bazodi their man, meaning turn their man head around so the man could only think about them, or how to take the next one's man. You ain't gotta believe me. Some of y'all out there that's watching right now know what the hell I'm talking about. Then you listening to this chicken, she's souping up your head, okay? She's taking your hair, doing all kind of crazy stuff, making figure candles of the dude, have figure candles of you, so y'all could break up. And then you arguing with the man constantly, and you leave the man. And then she end up with him, marry him, children with him, nice house, picket fences. I know what I'm talking about. Um, Number 8, backsliding, going back to old habits. Yeah, all of a sudden you want to be about them streets. You want to be about that life. You want to go back to shooting, okay? Cussing. If you're a person that you needed to stop cursing to make a change, and then you start going back to that, and you know it have a negative effect on you, okay? Um, Being promiscuous, all right? All these real bad habits will lower down your spiritual vibration, okay? Again, backsliding slash going back to old bad habits. That's something that a lot of people do, and it's no good. That's a very good sign to notice you're under spiritual attack. All of a sudden, you want to hang around with the homie, and you know he be slinging them rocks, okay? But did you want to be all around every day? You miss hanging out, staying on the corner. You might not do nothing, but guess what? Whoop, whoop, police roll up. He runs, throw the bag by your feet. Now, who's going down? It's just an easy example that I've known, that I've seen many, many times, multiple times. Don't get caught up. Number 9, constant headaches slash waking up with scratches and bruises. Now, you know you live in a house and you're waking up with bite marks on your legs, on your back, on your chest, on your neck, on your face. You're having scratches, and you're like, where did these scratches come from? Now, some people might be like, oh, you scratched yourself in your sleep. Or you probably did something where you were sleepwalking and you bit yourself. Woke up in the night and that sleep state, you bit yourself. Yeah, they be trying to justify it like that. Okay, let's say all that's possible. But how the hell you bite yourself on your face? Maybe scratch your face, but bite yourself on your face, and then bite yourself on your back. don't add up. All right, those are major signs. Some people, they get the constant headaches, the zaps, strong. All right, migraines. That's that spiritual pressure. That stuff that they sending out to you. Okay. Um, and I think I spoke about that many in other videos already. So that one I'm not gonna go too deep in. Of course, if people got questions, I'll answer that for them. Not a problem. I'll put out the link in a few. So I'm almost done. I already gave you 9 things. All right, to tell that you're under spiritual attack. All right. Now let me look at the chat. Okay. Let me see the chat. Let me see the chat. Dominique, what's up? Shout out to you, man. Shots fired. What's up? Shout out to you. Wifey Benjamin in the house. What's up? Shout out to you. Let me show this real quick. If you like the information that I've been giving you so far, people, please show some support. Show some support. All right. I'm going to show you one of the ways to do it is through the super chat. All right. If you can see my screen, sign right there. Same thing that's on your phone as well. Okay. Same thing that's on your phone as well. You just click send a super chat. All right. Put any amount you want. Okay. You could type it in. Say you want 15. 15 is all up to you. Okay. What you want to send. If you want to put a message, you can put a message up in there. When you're done, you click buy and send. It'll say your credit card info. You put that in there, and then you just click buy credit or debit card. It's really that easy, people. So if you like the information that I've been showing you so far, excuse me, please show support. Some people don't like to use that. I met a lot of people, especially during the Phil Valentine event, and they were saying, yo, I'd rather send it through PayPal. Okay, no problem. The PayPal is for the next business we got is TMJ Imports LLC at gmail.com. So you could show and send support that way. All right. Number 10. How could I forget? Number 10. Rapid weight gain / rapid weight loss. Yes. I can't tell you, women and men that I met, especially I met the ones, I come across the ones that did the actual wickedness to the person. There's a movie, and you think it can't happen? Check out an old movie. I think it's by Stephen King. It's called Thinner. Out of all the curses she could put on this man, because I believe he hit the moms or something like that. It was a gypsy. He did something. It was an accident, but he fled the scene. And they knew it was him, or they didn't know it was him. They just figured out, well, whoever it is that did this, we're going to put this hex, this curse on him. And the movie is called Thinner. I ain't ever forget that movie. Homeboy was one of them big time people making money, everything. His weight was going down so much, it was affecting him. Going around people wouldn't want to do business with him because he's looking like almost like a damn crypt keeper. All right, he was losing money. He was losing his physical physique, his appearance, everything. The name of that movie is called Thinner. So they have it where the person could do whatever ritual, spell, hex, whatever, to make you gain weight. All right. Now that's why all this is important, to use certain things and definitely say those prayers to spiritually boost up yourself. Okay. So you won't fall victim to these type of attacks. All right. This stuff is real deal. So I gave you 10 things. All right. And I believe I explained them pretty damn good. So again, people, if you like the information that you've been getting so far, please show some support. $1, $2, $3 even. If you want to send more, you can. It's all right. You know I ain't gonna tell you no to that. Um, but let's go to this chat, and I'm gonna release the link now, because a lot of times I want to hear the questions that people come on. I know the people don't like coming on. Some of them they rather call. That's the next reason why I started doing the super chat as well, for people to show the support, and people, like I said, asking me for the PayPal, TMJ Imports LLC. All right, at gmail.com. Okay, that's the next way you could show support. TMJ Imports LLC at gmail.com. So anyway, like I said, you know, I want to make sure I get a phone line, because people just feel more comfortable calling in for some reason. Some people may have trouble getting on the Hangouts to come chat with me. And then you just got those that just like to type, but it's very hard for me to monitor the chat. Okay. Let me scroll up. Oh, Dominique Buffon. What's up? Shout out to you. Thank you for the support. Yavas Williams, thank you for the support. Checking videos online, shout out to you. Thank you for the support. Paris Williams, what's up, Paris? Shout out to you. Thank you for the support. All right, people, I'm posting the link. This is your chance. And if you're coming on, don't give me this long dramatization. Let me know what it is. Get to the point, precise, so I can give you the answer you need. Yeah, I got till like around 9:30. Okay. Because sometimes I be feeling people don't appreciate the shows, because I take time and effort, away from the family. I'm giving you this information. A lot of people, they'll give you the info half-ass. I'm taking the time to give you the information and answer the questions as well. So come into the chat, come into the Hangout with me, and let's kick it. Answer whatever question you need to know. Check-in videos online. I'm not religious, but I am spiritual. Every time I watch Joel, it gives me inspiration, and I like he said hope in this crazy world we live in. Thank you for that, man. Yeah, that hope, yeah, is very important. Period. Bottom line. Ashley Hawkins, what's up? Shout out to you. People, I'm putting out the link. Come on in. It's all yours. Come on in, people. Paris Williams asks how to break a blood ritual. Okay. One of the great things to break a blood ritual is, like I said, and all the stuff we have here at Nicholas Brooklyn, I gotta always put that out. We have the items here at Nicholas Brooklyn, 1396 Fulton Street, Brooklyn, New York. Phone number, or you could call in and place your order, 718-858-4400. That's 718-858-4400. And next thing you could do, put your mic on mute. Put your mic on mute. Put your mic on mute if you're coming in the chat. Put your mic on mute. All right. So the next thing is, what was I? Yeah, you could go online, www.nicholasbrooklyn.com. All right, that's www.nicholasbrooklyn.com. Now, one of the ways to help break a blood ritual is dragon's blood. The incense, you smoke out your area around it, around you. All right. The next one is hyssop oil. Hyssop oil is very good. Now remember, there's two type of blood rituals. Three maybe. Let me go down the list. There's one where the person could take their blood. Mute your mic, please. Who's on there? Rodney, mute your mic. Mute your mic, Rodney. Matter of fact, let me just lock my screen too. All right, yeah, as I was saying, they have the blood ritual where they could use their period blood. That's the women. A lot of women do that, especially to the fellas. All right, or whatever other relationship they're in. They use their period blood to trap the person, as like I said before, make the person baz OD. Okay, so they'll use the period blood and they'll put it up in there. You eat it. Boom. Ritual received, confirmed, activated, and it's a wrap. Gary Key, mute your mic. Gary Key, mute your mic. Mute your mic, Gary. Okay. So anyway, as I was saying, the next ritual that they could do is when they take your blood. They take your blood. They do all kind of stuff with it. Put it in the cemetery. Put it on a candle, a figure candle. Say you're a female, they'll take a female figure candle, particularly a black one. That's to really do damage to you if they want to make you fall more in love with them as well. They could use the red one, the white one. It could be somebody that want to heal you, and they figure you're not into that, but they feel that's the way they could do it, and they take your blood and they put it on that white figure candle. All right. Um, remember, same with the sperm, sweat, and everything else. Now, the third blood ritual is when the person who's performing the ritual actually cut themselves and offer up blood to whatever deity or so-called quote unquote God. All right, that's the third way. They're all very strong and powerful, especially the one you eat. That's Alistair Crawley out all day, making fillet cakes and what you just read up on Alistair Crawley nasty ass, and then y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, so I hope I answered the question. I hope I answered the question. Remember, people, if you like the information that you're getting thus far, show some support. All right, shots fired. I definitely appreciate this show. Thank you very, very much. Um, Paris Williams, yes, you did. Thank you. You're very much welcome. Again, to break it, just give you a recap. Hyssop oil, dragon's blood incense, that calcium bentonite clay, especially if you eat it. Because remember, it's to cleanse out your system, cleanse out from the DNA aspect, because it's a spiritual, scientific thing as well. A lot of people say they're one and the same, which they are. Spiritual stuff and science stuff is the same. A lot of people disagree. Oh well. Um, Another thing you could do is a certain crystal you could use. That crystal that you could use is danbarite, hemimorphite, moldavite. Moldavite is very good in helping breaking blood rituals. I don't know. I guess it's because it's a meteorite and it's from outer space. It's something it does to you when you have it on, when you wear it or keep it on your person. And labradorite is very good. And of course, a great one for that is to break that blood ritual. Psalms 1, Psalms 2, and hold on, bear with me. It's gonna come to me. I believe it's Psalm 15. Psalm 15, if I'm not mistaken. All right, let me go to the panel. I see people up in the panel. The first person that logged on was Rodney. Rodney Jameson. Unmute your mic. Damn, he just dropped out. I told him unmute his mic instead. He dropped out. Probably was by mistake. Super cool. What's up? Shout out to you. Unmute your mic, super cool. What's your question?
Uh, I'm a little busy. Give me 1 second. Hold on.
Super cool. You be killing me, man.
Yeah, I know. I'll be moving and motivating. You feel me?
All right, no problem. Mute your mic.
Give me a minute, yo.
All right, mute your mic. Oh, I see Rodney joined back in. Rodney, what's up? Unmute your mic, bro. Yeah, go ahead, Rodney. You on? You just muted yourself again, Rodney. Unmute your mic, Rodney. Unmute your mic. All right, let me move on to Rodney. Get it together. I see my Madden Kemet. Madden Kemet. What's up? Unmute your mic, man.
Peace, brother. I was just listening in. I was driving, man, so I just clicked on the link to join in, just to listen in while I ride. So I pretty
Oh,
much missed the beginning, so I'm just listening in while I make my little delivery.
all right. You know I'm gonna post it back up. I see Rodney said his stuff is tripping. His computer is tripping. That's them entities that, as the Haitian brothers and sisters of mine will say, that's of the devil. All right. It is what it is when it comes to that. All right, I give you a minute, Rodney. Take your time. CTMGM. Yitzy. Come on. Unmute your mic and talk to us. CTM.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give me a second. I'm trying to get these babies situated and everything.
Man.
I only heard the first three. So I'm still, like I said, I was starting to put these children to sleep. You know, they got school in the morning, so I'm just listening in as of right now. I'm still
All right, no problem. Do your thing.
all right. Okay.
Super cool. You ready? You ready, super cool?
Yeah, I'm ready. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. What you were saying earlier, right? You was basically saying, you know how certain forces and all that, basically affect you, right?
You sound far away from the phone, bro. Come
My
closer
my
to the mic.
my fault. I was walking up the steps just now. Basically, what you were saying earlier is how certain forces affect you and all that, right? And that's true because sometimes I'll be at work and then everything is just going wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying? Certain things that's just out of my control. Like things that start messing up, and I'm like, damn, yo, like it got to be some type of demons messing with my life or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause just all type of stuff would just go wrong and just, you know what I'm saying?
Let me clear this up too. And I'm glad you mentioned it, especially since you mentioned work. And a lot of people, I'm gonna use a movie to give you an example. Mute your mic, super cool. Mute your mic.
All right, yo.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you an example. A lot of people did not like this movie. It's not always when that happens. It's not always demons or certain entity forces doing it. Sometimes it can be angelic beings, spirit guides, or whatever it is that will try to protect you from the actual real deal bad stuff that's going on. Now, don't get confused with what I'm saying. A perfect example of that is a movie called The Adjustment Bureau. That's The Adjustment Bureau. A lot of people did not like that movie because they wasn't there. Most of them that didn't like that movie already knew they wasn't spiritually up there like that. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is when it comes to that. But that shows you how you had higher angelic forces, beings that would intervene. Of course, they made it where they had these fancy hats and they couldn't enter the door unless they had the hat um on, have their head covered. Go figure. Um, so they could jump around portal to portal and they'll cause certain things to happen. And it had certain ones that was higher. All right. And it had times where if you're not getting yourself in order, they'll cause these things to happen to you, like you're not saying your prayers. They know how strong and powerful you could be. Yo, you need a spanking. You need to get it together. You understand what I'm saying? And they'll intervene that way. Or like I said, they'll fight down what the other bad entities have for you in store. So you might be like, oh shit, I missed my bus. How the hell I missed my bus? Oh damn, I missed the train too. Oh, I missed this train. This train comes on time. How did I miss it? Okay, I'm gonna catch this next train. I know this other one take me the route I will reach to work on time. This train is always on time. Boom, there's a freaking delay on that train. Long story short, you end up getting to work late. You head into work. Some big accident happened on the job or whatever. A panel from the ceiling might have dropped down. You might have been sitting there at the time when you was working. So you got to keep that in mind too. All right. Let me see. Rodney, you up and ready, bro? Unmute your mic.
Can you hear me?
Can't hear you, Rodney.
You hear me now?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah, my bad. I couldn't figure out how to do this. The first time I've been in the new chat thing or whatever. But
Hold on. Let me thank Raquel Romaine. Thank you for the support. Greatly appreciated. Shout out to you. Go ahead, bro.
all right, yeah, man, I was asleep and I kept on feeling like someone was waking me up, like someone was telling me to get up, and I got up and looked at my phone and I see you on live. So I was like, oh yeah, I need to tune in on this. And I saw the 10 signs of you being spiritual attacked. So I tuned in. I missed the first four though. Is there any way you can go back and just touch on the first four, or at least just name them so I can research it myself?
Repeat that last part. What do you want me to do so you can research?
All right,
Get a lot of noise in your background.
all right, the last four of the spiritual attack signs.
The last
The
four
first four.
was
The first four. My fault.
the first four was prone to accidents, um, diminishing resources, lack of spiritual zeal, physical fatigue. And I will be posting this back up in like 15 minutes to a half an hour. I will repost this back up. So,
Okay. Okay.
whatever
Cool.
you missed, you could catch. Make sure you subscribe. You subscribe, man. I'll be having to ask people. You subscribed?
Yeah, I'm subscribed. That's how I saw I got the notification from
Ah,
YouTube
cool.
or whatever. Yeah.
Make sure you share, like the video, and please comment. Y'all don't forget to comment. Don't let these trolls take over this damn page. Only want to thumbs down the video and comment and whatnot. That's them
Yeah.
damn demons. All right.
Yep. All right.
Let's
Hold on. I have one more question.
go
With
ahead.
the
Hit me.
I remember you was talking about removing yourself from situations, right? And like I recently just did the exact same thing. I removed myself from a situation where
Bro, I'm
uh,
having trouble hearing you. I'm having trouble hearing you
all
properly.
right,
What's the situation?
all right, it's cool. It's cool if I just type the message to you.
Nah. Talk to me. I want to hear
All
you. You
right,
see, I'm hearing you good now.
okay. All right, so you was talking about removing yourself from situations, right? You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. All right, so I just recently did that myself, and I like when you were going over. Oh, you said never mind. You can go ahead and go to the next person. I could just you say you was gonna repost it. I could just go back and check the video out.
Now,
I got
what's
a
your
new question.
question though? Come on, bro. Bring out your question real quick. Come on.
All right. Basically, I just wanted to wanted you to go deeper into it, like to because I was catching the end when you was talking about removing yourself from situations where supposedly people love you, and sometimes you got demons attack you inside certain relationships, uh,
All right.
or like being around certain
All right.
people,
I'll
stuff
give
like
it to
that.
you real quick.
Yeah,
I'll
all
give
right,
it to you real quick, and then you could get the rest on from the beginning.
yeah, yeah.
The enemy will cause certain situations where you are prone to removing yourself from people who care about you, people who deal with you, that love energy, where quite frankly you'll find a person disgusting and the person's not doing you nothing wrong, but you're finding them disgusting. That's because your frequency, your vibration is changing. It could be your mother, father, sister, brother, your dog, your cat, your wife, husband, son, daughter. All right. It caused that so you could pull away from them. All right. Because 9 times out of 10, those will be the people that's spiritual as well. That's the next thing. It'll be spiritual as well. And they'd be like, yo, let's pray. Let's do this. Let's do that. And it's like, yo, you're changing. All right. The enemy will do that to you. Then you notice your relationship with your loved ones or whoever else is messing up. You're friends with somebody who been really close to you, look out for you from day one. Now all of a sudden, boom, everything just fell apart. Okay. The rest you could catch in the other
Yeah.
broadcasts.
All right, appreciate it, brother.
No problem. You're welcome. Mute your mic for me, or if you're coming off the link, you could come off. It's up to you. Let me put the link out there again. So if anybody want to come on, again, people, please show support. Please show support. Um, you could use the super chat, or you, for people who don't like the super chat, you could go to TMJ Imports LLC at gmail.com. That's the PayPal. All right. TMJ. All right. T as in Tom, M as in Mary, J as in John. TMJ Imports at Gmail. Excuse me. TMJ Imports LLC at gmail.com. All right. Or you could hit up the super chat. I'm putting the link out again for anybody who want to come on and chat and ask your questions. So I see Ronald Hotep Bryan. Nah, I took this picture, and in the picture with me, a face that's literally on my chest and thinking all type of thoughts. It's really a whole face. I'll tell you what. For me to better understand, why don't you come on the link, the Hangouts, and let me see that picture, or let us all see that picture, so I could give you better explanation on it. All right, Marvin is a call. Good night, bro. I'm talking in the message. Thank you. Okay, you're welcome. Let me see. Any other questions? Any other questions? Come on, people. I already said y'all got till 9:30.
Yeah, I'm ready
Y'all been
now.
nah. Who up on here? Oh, you ready? Come on, come on.
I need you to name them off for me again. Well, I got the first three. I'm sorry about that.
You came in late.
No, I heard the first three, but I had to start putting my children to bed, so I was trying to.
All
I'm
right.
listening, and moving back
Remember,
and forth.
remember, I'm gonna post the show back up in like
Okay,
15,
okay,
like 10, 15 minutes.
all
Just
right,
so
okay.
um prone to accidents. Um what's that? Diminishing resources. Lack of spiritual zeal, physical fatigue, lack of prayer, feeling helpless, overwhelmed, hopeless, removing yourself from good relationships, backsliding slash going back to old habits, constant headaches slash waking up with scratches slash bruises, rapid weight gain slash rapid weight loss. All right, now let me see if any other questions, and I made sure I gave the explanation for them. So when y'all done, whoever didn't catch the rest, I rebroadcast it. Y'all don't forget to press like and share the link. Share the link on the different sites. Any other questions? If no more questions, I'm about to wrap this show up.
Yeah, I wish I would have
Again,
heard them. I might have had one, but I don't have any. So
Yeah, I got a question. All right, check right. Sometimes I'll say thank you to the Most High, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And just speaking out as my general prayer. You feel me? But they say like you should I've heard a couple of people say this like basically you should pray to like specific gods depending on your understanding of spirituality and metaphysics as opposed to just using like biblical verses or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm asking the question properly, but
yeah, your accent is proper. Let me give you an answer.
all right,
I understand exactly what you're saying. I could say yeah and no,
all right,
right? Because with your intent, you already know who you're sending it to, which God. Don't you say the Most High God, who you consider. You know who you pray to, you worship, and whatnot. So I don't read too much into that because you already have your intention. You know who you roll with. You know who you deal with. You're not gonna say that and then it goes out to Lucifer or some demon. All
true,
right.
yeah,
So don't forget, people. If you like the information that you got so far, hit up that super chat. Send your support in the super chat, or like I said before, you could go on TMJ Imports LLC at gmail.com and show support. Okay. Let me see anybody else in the room. Any other questions? And thank you again. Checking vids online. Appreciate the good info. All right, you're welcome. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Okay, Jonathan Boykin. Spirit is highest form of matter, and matter is the lowest form of spirit. So it makes sense that when one is being spiritually attacked, that he or she could be prone to physical accidents. There you go. Exactly. You hit the nail on the head with that one. All right. Look like nobody have any more questions. So I guess I might as well wrap this show up. I'll give it like what, maybe 5 more minutes, because I know people, they type slow or they take long to come on the stream. All right, so it's okay. It's all right. If not, I'll just wrap up this show early. Um, Joel, I'm sending I guess you're sending the pic to my Facebook inbox. Okay, come on, send it. So I can show the people. Then I could tell you whatever I need to tell you. Because we're about to wrap this show up. You got 4 minutes. People, again, I guess I just might as well show y'all. Because I mean, a lot of people that they saying, yo, I don't know how to do the super chat, brother, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'll show you. Again, you come right here. See that $ button. Same thing on your phone. Right at the bottom of your chat. If you got it, the screen where it's on full screen, you gotta take it off full screen in order to see the super chat. You click that $ button, then you press send a super chat, and you could put in whatever amount that you want. Okay, any amount that you want. All right, then you click buy and send. Put in credit card or debit card information, then you click buy. Okay, it's that simple, people. It is really that simple. I'm still waiting for that, bro. Send me that link. Hey, but I don't hear all of this shit. Then I'll just show y'all this, the Nicholas Brooklyn page. I believe we got like 2 pages. Remember, Dr. Sabi coming up. All right, you can buy the tickets on Eventbrite. Okay, for the live stream, and Lloyd Strayhorn. That's right, people. Lloyd Strayhorn will be part of it. Lloyd Strayhorn. So you don't want to miss this. All right, so you got Ma'a from the Fig Tree, the one who started the herbs. Dr. Sabi said many times she's the one that formulated the herbs. She will be here Sunday, April 2nd, 2017 at 1396 Fulton Street, Brooklyn, New York. Or you could sit at the comfort of your home and watch online. Same thing with March 19th with Captain Tazariak from ISUBK, the miseducation of the black woman. All right. March 19th, 2017 at Nicholas Brooklyn, 1396 Fulton Street. All right. So no excuses. Then, of course, we got that Dr. Layla Africa. We have that Dr. Layla Africa and his wife, Dr. Stevenson, okay, maintaining your health during trying times, Sunday, April 30th, 2017. And we most likely will have an Eventbrite for that as well. Okay, so people, I see it's about to be 9:40. I'm gonna wrap it up. Let me see. Ag and Will, what's up? Yeah, he had an important question, but he ain't sent me the link yet. I got to go. I got things to do. I mean, I know I spend more than enough time on here. You understand? Again, I thank you all for your support. You showed me support. Let's see, just Queen. I'm new to crystals and clean. No, just Queen, crystals are not harmful. It's it's not of the devil or anything. The only way is like if you put certain crystals in water that gives off the minerals that you don't want in your system. That way, if you say harmful, but other than that, no, having the actual crystal on you is supposed to help raise your vibration. Right? All right, people. Gotta run. It is 9:40. All right. I'm Joel Benjamin 528, aka MC Spookism. If you like the information that I give you, let me see if y'all appreciate it. Press one. Press one in the chat real quick before I go. Come on now. Y'all got 1 minute to press one. Philip Bone, what's up? Shout out to you. Philip Boone, however you want to pronounce it. One, okay, okay. All right, I'm seeing the ones coming up. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, so I did my due diligence. Gary Key, what's up? Shout out to you. All right. Okay, people. Raquel Romaine, what's up? I got a one from you. Ashley, what's up? Gypsy Afro Stars, what's up? Shout out to you. Put the bell on. So now I'm receiving live notifications. That's right. You get the notification. Free Spirit. Yes, you get the notification. Sarah, aha. Peace. Yeah, you gave me the one. Do the ones up. All right. And some claps. Thank you very much. Okay, people. Joel Benjamin 528, aka MC Spookism. Jonathan Boykin, thank you. One from Atlanta. Yeah, wifey Benjamin threw up a one. Thank you. All right, people. That's the show. Peace. Remember, share this video on all your social media sites that you're on. Any one of them groups that you're in, share the video. Like the video. Subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. And don't forget that Joel Benjamin 528 live. I'm going to have a few old school videos up on there. And I bet y'all would really enjoy that. All right. So don't forget the Joel Benjamin 528 live page. Okay. Don't forget that channel, I should say. So, because I'm going to be throwing a lot of stuff up in there. People's like, yo, throw up the old Bobby Hemmett that you did, and all that other stuff. That will be up soon. Again, Joel Benjamin 528, aka MC Spookism. And thank you all that showed support.